Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Besties, do you have a second? Hey, friend.
Hey, the best squad. It's your girl, Ebony the Best. Y'all, I don't know if y'all is drained as I am because I am so sick of Carlos, okay? Out here trying, okay? His cast couldn't get it done, right? His cast couldn't get the work done. So now he decided to pick up the mantle and try to swing this thing on these fans. Okay, now the fans don't have no names. Y'all, before I get started, let me start by saying everything I'm about to say, it's all alleged. It's all in my opinion, and it's all for entertainment purposes only. Now let's get into this.
To call a thing a thing.
So y'all, today we gonna call a thing because Carlos is out here literally trying to call Mel out, right? And if y'all ain't peeping game, y'all better open them eyes and look. He is trying to call Mel out for saying she won't call her fan base down. Calm who down? Calm who down? Tell who to stop doing what? Can y'all name the fan base? Now Lying Destiny. Lying Destiny is gonna say people was calling the unemployment. You is a delusional liar. You're mega foreign. You is a liar. To now say that, things has been said about you that's been affecting your businesses. What business? What business? What business? What business? You literally got evicted out of your building. You literally wasn't paying your employee. You literally took that so-called business because you were being sued by the landlord. Huh? How is that somebody else's fault? That's y'all's problem. Y'all won't take ownership of y'all's own dirt. Y'all keep forgetting why we here and why we ain't never leaving. Say all the lies you want. Say all the lies you want. One thing I know about the state, nobody can call the state and tell anybody not to give nobody no unemployment. When does the lie end? Huh? When does the lie end? Carlos, you literally try to get Latrice to back up y'all's story that y'all came with. And mind you, she was honest about it, even though she and Stormy is best friend. Huh? Even though she and Stormy is best friends. She let y'all know. I ain't got nothing to do with the fans. Nothing. You know, I was listening to Winter, and Winter made it clear too. When y'all was attacking, when y'all was attacking the castmate, spewing out lies, this is why we're here. The lies that was told. The bullying that was told on Melody. So, Winter said it all, right? Winter said it all. Latrice said it all. So what are we doing? What are we still fighting? Oh, let's see. Yeah, y'all want Melody to come and say, Millimeters, come here. We're going to tap you on the hands because you've been bad. Y'all have been very bad. Y'all came before us as lying entrepreneurs. People who ain't got nothing going for them. The fact that Melody has stuff going for her. The fact that Melody has the largest fan base that really do support her. Okay? Destiny. Has anybody talked to Peggy, who's been attacking Melody? Has anyone talked to Wanda, Billy Goat, all these people that was attacking Melody and Mama Van? Oh, it's okay when y'all do it. Okay, has anybody said anything to you, Carlos? Did you apologize to Sweetie? You and Heavily was on a rampage of bullying people that even Heavenly said she don't want to be a part of this. So now you're going to blame the fan base? Is that lawsuit getting to y'all? That lawsuit really got y'all going, huh? So y'all need to form something. Y'all need to create a lie to make it look like the millimeters are mischievous. We're not. We're not. Winter said it best. The fans, some of y'all dislike Melody and have those fan page that y'all are in. Destiny, Marceau, I've never seen Maurice. Kimmy, y'all over there in that fan page that hate Melody. Are y'all calling off those fans? I don't think so. But y'all expect us to back down? From what? From the lies you're telling? That we're doing things that we're not even doing? Y'all have one lawsuit going with one person. Anthony Lofty was the one who went into your house. Not your house. It was an open house, as a matter of fact. But it's a tons of fan. Now people are calling Walmart. Why y'all so dumb? Why y'all not intelligent enough to say, well, really, can they call Walmart and stop stuff from happening? No. As far as I'm concerned, only one person I've ever heard said anything like that. And we haven't seen that person online in a while. Okay? That they called. So what are you talking about? Stop with the lies already, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. And Carlos, Carlos, you ain't got to tell us to leave you alone. You don't see the views? You don't see? I mean, Negro say less. You ain't even got to tell us. Leave my cast alone. Okay, I wish you had all that energy on Martell's harassing Melody when Melody talked to you to your face about what was going on with her. Wish you had all of that when they were all coming for her. And when Millimeter stood up and said, we're not going to tolerate this bullying, we still didn't hear you come and say anything. Like y'all riding for Stormy. Bye-bye. Y'all, I'm going to put the clips here so y'all can listen to this. I was so drained, but I listened to it for y'all so y'all could bear a few minutes of hearing these lies, honey. So the first clip y'all going to hear is Winter calling out. No, you know what? I'm going to play the Latrice clip first and then listen to Winter. Shout out to Winter. I hope she didn't mind me using this clip.
Into her warehouse and started harassing her. And that Stormy, got frustrated, cussed the lady out. The lady then proceeded to go to the cops to get Stormy arrested for harassment and communications, right? I want to ask you this, Latrice, before we get into your thoughts on it. I would say this, and I'm going to say this because Marie Monroe and Letitia Pearson said this on Bell Collective. Of all the Bell Collective girls, Latrice, you have the strongest fan base. Mm-hmm. Okay? Your fans, Latrice, what are they called? The goddesses?
Listen, I don't know. I'm into social media, but I'm not into social media. I clock in when need be.
Okay, so your fans, I'm gonna name your fans. Your fans are called the goddesses because Latrice has an empire called Goddess Links. Okay, it's a hair brand. Your fans, Latrice, according to Marie and Letitia Pearson, they have said that some of your fans attacked them. And they also have said that your fans on social media run amok, right? Now, granted, none of them have called their businesses or whatever, but you have a large fan base on Bell Collective. If one of your fans decided to go to the Letitia Pearson Enterprises and harass her, what would you do, and would you say to your fan base to stop?
Okay. So we're at on the show now, season 5, episode 2. Mm-hmm. In this moment, if a fan came to Letitia Pearson's office, Carlos, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't care. Like, that's just me, because I know the girls have done so much to me. To me, you deserve it. like the fans see, the fans know. You know, the fans can react the way that they want to react. Like, I can't sit here and tell a person, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Of course, you know, I'm never a violent person. I don't indulge in violence or anything of that nature. But if one of my fans took it upon themselves to go to one of their business, so what? You better know how to fight.
Destiny, how do you feel about that?
I strongly disagree, especially being on the receiving end of fans showing up at my business, showing up at my house. Like, it's just not okay. It's never okay. No matter, and I understand you could be heated at a person and have so much, you know, vitriol and disdain for them, but like when these people don't know us, like they have no real connection to us. We don't know people's mental stability. Like, it's just not a safe thing. And I think it's if you're not there to shop, patronize, or, you know, indulge in supporting the business, then you shouldn't be there. That's just my very strong stance on that.
And I don't think that it's in my control or anybody's control on what the fans do. So
I agree with that, but you can take a stance. Like, you can say, hey, yo, I'm not with that. I thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you riding out for me, but let's be on the internet. But don't be at people's houses and their businesses. Like, that's just not safe.
So piggyback off of what you saying, I understand take a stance, but in the same instance, like my castmates, they know stuff can be blatant lies, and yet they run with it. So where's that stance when when you guys have put out a narrative about me, and the fans are like running with that narrative, and this narrative is affecting me, my money, my husband's money. But you guys will not sit there and be like, well, hey, this is not true. So I have nothing, girl.
Listen, I've been on this. I've had a whole narrative created for me, and it's affected me and personally, business wise as well. But just for me, I still cannot stand for strangers attacking other people. I just can't. That's just that, because I know what it feels like.
I stand for whatever they stand for.
Well, this is why this is a very interesting conversation, because on social media, well, and listen, obviously you guys heard that I don't condone anybody approaching anyone's business, and that's where I stand. I think it's gross. But the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because social media went on fire for the past 2 days about whether or not they think Melody should say something. And what is interesting is, and listen, I love the fact that everyone has their truth. Latrice feels like Melody, so you agree that Melody should not say anything. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
All right, different situations.
No. We're talking about overall. Let's not personalize it.
Because this is what's interesting. Because listen, the beauty of this conversation is this. There are some people who think like she doesn't owe them anything, right? There are those people. There are people who think she should say something, right? I don't condone any of this in terms of people doing it. Now, whether or not I think Melody should say something, that's between Melody and her fans, right? Just like it's between you and your fans, Latrice. But what is interesting to me is you two are famous, and you two are on 2 different shows and have 2 different audiences in terms of size. So that's why I love this conversation, because you do have somebody, Destiny, who says pretty much that she would never tell her fans to stop. So are you complicit if you don't tell your fans to stop, or do you feel like telling them to stop is going to help the situation?
I feel like if you stand for something, then you say you stand for it. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. And at the end of the day, like, just saying, you know, hey, I get it that y'all ride for me. I get it that y'all love and support me, but this is affecting my castmates or the people that my co-workers. At the end of the day, like, that's just a simple stance to take. If you take no stance, that is your stance. So if you're watching people be attacked, you're watching people's businesses be disparaged, and you're watching a lot of different things, inciting a lot of different things, then that means you're for it, period.
Well, maybe I'm for it then, because.
But I challenge you with that, because that means you were for Stormy getting arrested. You were for.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying this is the playing field that we're talking about. So these people that you're for that you say, because I know you're talking about yourself and your specific instances and things that have happened to you. But the overall question is, if people are getting people arrested, people are calling Target, calling business deals, calling the city, coming to people's businesses, calling the unemployment office and all kind of stuff on people, because we've all experienced that on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, that is just not okay, because that goes past the show.
Right. Okay, I could be double-sided on that, because like just in Stormy's situation in general, like I know that there was nothing that was granted, nothing that she deserved at all because, you know, of course, like we know Stormy Destiny, like I always say, the sweetest, most humble person ever. And I know Stormy was so hurt behind that, and it just wasn't fair to her, nor was it granted at all. So on the flip side, I still, like, even taking a stance, you know, I still feel like the viewers, the fans are going to do what they want to do. Regardless, I can sit here and be like, hey, don't attack. Like Carlos did a whole speech, baby. He took us to church. And at the end of the day, they're probably in the comments now with the BS.
And that's fine, but the stance.
Oh, and shout out to Here for Hot Tea and Trending at Some Point, because this is where I got this soundbite.
They're live, and I'm so grateful that Latrice answered the way she did, because that's one of those questions that can get you set up in a trick bag, honestly, when you're doing some of these interviews. And I'm so glad she answered the way she did, honestly, because she was about to get ready to step off in some mess. She was about to, but she answered appropriately, and I'm happy Latrice was honest, because I think, honestly, y'all, that's the thing that kind of frustrates me with reality TV. I actually watched this. Oh gosh, what's the name of it? Okay, so there's this show on Hallmark, okay, called Chicken Sisters, or The Chicken Sisters, okay? And you guys got to go see it. It's on Hallmark, very wholesome, but it's called The Chicken Sisters, and essentially it's about them getting on a reality show, and basically you see the producer and those that work with the producers try to create mess amongst the family. Yeah, that's what they do. And so I be confused when we get chastised for calling out the very thing that producers do. They were there they are there to create mess. That's literally why they're paid. Literally why they're paid. Yeah, she answered it well, because I'm gonna be honest. We already know what the play is. I know y'all want Mel to condemn these fans and quit telling these people to stop cutting up. That's what everybody wants to happen. Thank you, Regina. Everybody want Mel to bring these fans in check. But let's be clear, y'all. It's raggediness on both sides. So my thing is the only way y'all gonna get y'all fans to stop is if Mel say something to hers, because I don't see anybody else telling their fans to pipe down. And let's be clear, there are people who are anti-Mel that stay going in on her. Y'all, I literally hide in the bushes because I be trying to do my homework. Y'all, it's some nasty stuff said about her. And a lot of times it's their fans. It's people that's pro them.
Baby shining bright like a diamond, meditate daily, baby enlightened, baby make racks, baby spend cash, baby go get it and she don't gotta ask. Baby gon' run it up like an athlete, plays gold at the track meet. At the stadium show going super hard, cause baby a superstar. Just bought a crib at a lake, off of the grid and out of LA. Spirit awake, life is amazing, don't waste a day. Learn from the L's and mistakes. Baby so glowed up, baby focused,